Well, there's nothing like starting out a luxury makeup unboxing wearing eyeshadow that you put on 14 hours ago and nothing else on your face. Hey lovelies, I am excited, even though I maybe look a little worn, but I am excited because I asked on Instagram today if any of you were interested in seeing my Wayne Goss mystery bag. Yes, of course, you had to know. If any of you saw the email come through that Wayne Goss was going to be doing mystery bags through Beautylish, you had to know Kelly's going to be getting one of these. She loves Wayne Goss and she loves mystery deals. So, of course, I had to do it. So that's going to be what we're doing today. We are unboxing the deluxe mystery bag, and I am very excited. Now, if we haven't met before, my name is Kelly, and I'm a professional hair and makeup artist. And here on my channel, I strive to keep beauty real. Real honest, real relatable, and real fun. So if that sounds like something you'd enjoy, don't forget to click subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. So, now you know me. Now you know I love Wayne Goss, and I'm really excited to dig into this. I got this yesterday, and I really wanted to dig into it right away, but I thought it might be fun to do an unboxing because I saw that everything, I think all of the boxes that Wayne is offering are still available on the website. So there is the luxury lip surprise bag, which is $100 worth of Wayne Goss lip products for $55. There is the surprise bag, and I like that it's in light, medium, and dark options, and that's $105 for over $200 worth of Wayne Goss. And of course, I had to go big. I did the deluxe surprise bag. I did get the medium. I was really trying to kind of like wibble wobbling between light and medium, but I did decide to go with medium because I just tend to prefer more bold colors. So I was hoping that wouldn't like do me dirty. And that one is $155 for over $300 worth, and they are all still available. I will have the link to the mystery bag area linked down below to Beautylish if you are interested. Maybe you will be after we open this. Maybe you won't be. So this could either be encouraging or you might be glad that you dodged a bullet. I don't know. We will see. I would assume that not every box is going to have exactly the same things in it, kind of like the lucky bags from Beautylish, but maybe this would give you a good little idea. So let's open it up. So by the way, this is called the deluxe surprise bag. It's the surprise bag, not a mystery bag. Is surprise supposed to seem more exciting? More fancy? I don't know. But regardless, I did ask and every single person said yes. They said that they would be interested in seeing it. So here we're diving in. It's actually pretty weighty. So I don't know what that means, but I'm excited to dig in here. Obviously I have not peeked. Oh, by the way, I meant to tell you all in the intro. That's why I look like this, because I want to do a try on using the things that are in this box, bag, deal. You know what I'm saying? So I will be doing that at the end of this. When we unveil the surprise, I'm going to, at the end, do a try on of all the things. So I was like, well, if for some reason I don't get any eyeshadow, I didn't want to take off my eyeshadow because I'm feeling that lazy. But that's like literally all I have on, that and like a little dib dab of concealer right here. So I'm like, we'll see what we can do with this makeup if we need to revive it, but otherwise I'm not going to wash it off. So anyway, here we go. Okay, so a little sample, the anti-aging cleansing gel from Peter Thomas Roth. Thank you, Beautylish. They always send really nice sample sizes. Like, it's not like an envelope. It's never a packet. Holy moly, I'm seeing lots of lip stuff in here. Okay. Oh no, it's not the lip stuff. Oh, okay, there are some lips. Okay, I'm already excited. So I have all of, oh no, this is a new one. I don't have this one. Okay, so I was going to say I have all of the Wayne Goss lip pencils, but I forgot he launched his nude line and I didn't pick any of those up. So we have one of the liners in medium nude, and then these other ones are, oh, here's another one. Which one is this? Mauve. I do have this one, so that one's going to be probably going into a giveaway. But these are the eye pencils, the eye coals, which I love. Which do we have? Copper Flame and Rich Hazel. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. It doesn't take much. Let's face this already. Ooh, okay, I'm getting excited. Which is this? Natural Berry. I have this one too. I knew, if you know me, you know that I have a lot of Wayne Goss Beauty already. So I knew that there was a very strong likelihood that I would get things that I already have. And I knew that I could either pass those along, give them as gifts, do a giveaway, things like that. I am just such a sucker for a mystery bag. What can I say? Okay, so I have to say, I am very surprised. Hold on. I'm not going to say it yet. I'm not going to say it yet for anyone. I just wanted to move the box. Okay. So I'm going to swatch everything as we go. All right. So the new one that I have is medium nude, and I wasn't sure if I was going to keep this, but this looks like a really nice shade. And it's a little bit, ooh, yeah, I like that. It's like kind of a good neutral nude. I'm going to pull out my mauve and natural berry, and I'll swatch them so that you can see those next to these, and then I'll hold it up to the camera. All right, so here are the three colors. This is the medium nude, and here is mauve, or mauve, depending on how you say it, and this one is natural berry. So I'm really excited. I like the Wayne Goss pencil. It's not my favorite. If you know, the Lisa Eldridge pencil has stolen my heart. It is just amazing. I love it. These are a firmer style pencil, but they're not quite as firm as like a MAC pencil, if that makes sense. But they are really nice and long lasting, and I do really like this color. At first I was like, oh, I probably don't need another pencil, but this is, it's a different color for me. You know, it's a little bit like cooler, and I really like that. So, you know, sometimes you just get these mystery bags, and obviously it's a mystery what you get, and sometimes you get something that you probably wouldn't have picked out for yourself. So now let's go ahead and take these eye kohls. I am really excited about these. I have the shade Copper Flame, so I'm going to put that one here. Oh, I almost got this one. Oh, okay, Rich Hazel is not what I was thinking. So anyway, this is the shade Copper Flame. It's a very pretty, like slightly sheeny burgundy. Ooh, very pretty. It's a burgundy with that like copper sparkle to it. And then Rich Hazel, I don't know, I'm gonna just smear it out a little bit. The thing about these is it is so nice that they like smudge so nicely. It's like a brown black is what I would say, which I am totally fine with. These Wayne Goss pencils are so nice. They're so creamy. I was so surprised because when I think of hazel, I don't think of hazel in that shade range, but that's fine. I thought it was like, oh, did he do like a goldeny, like greeny business? But this is a really nice shade. I will definitely like this. A couple of the other things we have are some other lip items. I have 2 of the cream lipsticks in here. I have the shade Walnut. I'm just gonna show you the box here. I am not going to open this one up because I saw a picture of it on the website, and I'm just like, oh, I think that's like a little too dark and a little too brown for me. So I will be popping that one into a giveaway, but this carnation shade looks very pretty. I think that this is one of the original shades. I do have one shade that I actually got free. Oh yeah, this is a Kelly shade. Oh my gosh, this reminds me of BK Beauty Passion. I'm gonna have to swatch it. Ooh, look at that. That's a Kelly shade for sure. I really like a bit of like an extra flush on the lips. I think this is going to be really nice. So we have 2 glosses here. We have the shade Hyacinth, which is one that I actually have because my friend Jennifer from Alfeisty, she said that she really liked that shade, so I did pick it up. So Hyacinth is in here, so there are going to be some really fun goods going into a future giveaway. I have a feeling maybe 1 or 2 of these will pop into my Instagram giveaway, and then the rest will probably go into my 2K giveaway. We're getting close to that. I think I'm at like 1760 or something like that as I film tonight. So, oh yes, this is a very pretty color. Ooh, okay, so Petunia, is that what this one is called? Yeah, Petunia is like Hyacinth's mauvier sister. I'm excited. So let's go ahead and we are going to swatch this. Ooh, I'm gonna swatch it next to that medium nude shade because, ooh baby, I think that these are gonna be a really good combo. So, and I'm taking my Hyacinth, by the way, and swatching it on the other side so that you can see here. So awkward hand positioning. This is Petunia and this is Hyacinth. So those are both like really pretty shades. I do like this gloss formula. They're very nice. I do think that that's going to be a great pairing. It will like brown out the Petunia shade a little bit, or like if you want a little bit of contouring. Let me tell you, I have been obsessing over Jamie Genevieve's lips recently. Like it's very like, is it maybe like early 2000s supermodel-esque, like that very contoured shaded lip. She has beautiful lips, first of all, but like, oh, it just looks so good. And granted, I think she normally wears like a matte lipstick or like maybe like a creamy, so I don't know that the gloss would kind of do it, but ooh, that would kind of give me a little bit of that vibe, but in like a softer, like Kelly way. Anyway, okay, so I'm excited for these. And again, I'll be putting not my Hyacinth Gross, the brand new one, into a giveaway. Wow. Okay, so I just was doing a little research here because I got a Weightless Veil blush palette. I was like, oh, this one's probably going into giveaway too. And then I looked and it's Blush Peony. And do you know the one that I don't have is Blush Peony. I love these palettes. I think that they are very pretty. I am going to open this one up. I mean, obviously these are like they're a pricier duo, right? So I certainly could have done with having all of them. This was just the one that I was like, I mean, I don't know that I necessarily need it, but oh, yes, this is quite pretty, quite pretty. So this, of course, is the one that has almost like the duochrome shifty blush, and then it has that beautiful, like, kind of dusty pink shade. That's really exciting. Honestly, like, how crazy is it? The one blush palette that I don't have is the one that I got. And honestly, I'm kind of surprised because I feel like this would probably be in the light bag. So that is that. The next one we have is one of the Radiance Boosting Face Palettes. And I did not get this. I was tempted to get one when they came out. I know that, you know, and I will agree with this. I think that there could have been more shades. There could have been more shades available, but there were not. So I don't necessarily think that this is an all-encompassing for everybody product, unfortunately. But I'm really excited to get to try this out, and especially at a discount when you think that I paid $155 for over $300 worth. And by the way, I will tally it all up at the end so that we know what I got in value. So this, of course, is the duo. One is more radiant and one is matte. So this is the radiant and this is the matte. I mean, Wayne's powders feel so nice. I really like that the radiant is not sparkly. It really just looks like satiny. Oh, and it looks like it's going to be, oh, I'm going to really like that bronzer shade. So you probably can't even see the radiant, but it's right here. And then the bronzer is down below. Oh, but I die for a bronzer that is, now granted, I put this on with my finger, so I feel like it looks like a lot, but this could be like a bronzer, you know what I mean? It's not going to be too warm, and this is going to be perfect for me this time of year because too much warmth on the skin in the winter just looks weird. Like, I want to be able to give myself a little like shape and, you know, maybe a little like kiss of something, but I don't want to look bronzed because it's like, it's winter. It's like 30 degrees out, you know, like I'm not going to be bronzed, but I think that, you know, by using this radiance over the top or mixing the two together, you're going to add in that little bit of warmth. So I'm really excited to try these. I'm assuming that this is going to be an eye palette. I'm hoping that it's an eye palette that I don't have because there are a couple that I don't have. Let's take a peek. Alas, it is not. It is not a new to me palette. I do have two of Wayne's eye palettes. I was really hoping that the new like burgundy-esque one was going to be in here. That's probably in the dark. It's probably in the dark, and I'm okay. I'm okay with that. This is Imperial Topaz. So this was Wayne's original palette, and she's been on many well-loved lists of mine. I really love this palette. So that means I get to be really excited to gift it to one of you. So if you aren't subscribed already and you want to try some Wayne Goss eyeshadow, you should subscribe because this baby will be going in my 2K giveaway. I am really excited. This is one that I've truly loved. So the fact that it's in this bag is not a problem to me. Now, the one thing that I am a little disappointed in is that's it. I did not get any brushes. I really thought that there would be at least one brush included in my bag. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love makeup, but I was looking forward to maybe snagging a brush or two from Wayne at a discount. But that is okay. That's what happens in a mystery bag. So I am very excited to be using these. So I think what I'm going to do is, honestly, I already have a couple videos up using the Imperial Topaz palette, and I know that it's been around for a while, so I don't feel the need to necessarily go through and like redo my eyes and everything. Not because I'm lazy, but just because I feel like this palette's been seen. So I think what I'm going to do is I will go and I'm going to put a little something on my face, and then we can use these other products. We can try out the lips. Maybe if I want to, I'll like, you know, add a little zhuzh to what I already have on my eyes, and we can, you know, play with the palette a little bit. But if you do need some inspo with the Imperial Topaz palette, I will link my video here. Here, it's up, not down, Kelly. I'll link my day to night where I did a day look and a nighttime look. So that you can kind of see both. So maybe we'll just like take what I've got going and then we'll make it into a night look. How does that sound? All right, I'm gonna go put a little foundation on and I'll be right back. All right, now I feel a little refreshed. That's funny, I use the Even Better Refresh foundation. It doesn't actually call it foundation. It's the Hydrating and Repairing Makeup from Clinique. But anyway, I just thought that this was probably gonna be pretty close to the color that I am right now. So I just threw that on, and a little bit of the Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. Yeah, so I am definitely ready for some bronzing though, because I'm feeling a little bit like one-dimensional. We're working with Wayne Goss, we might as well keep working with Wayne Goss. I'm going to use the number 2 brush, and first we're going to go through on the cooler matte side, and this is called Medium Taupe. So again, I was kind of struggling with deciding which of these two, the light or the medium bag, that I wanted to get, because I was like, oh, right now light would probably like fit me well, but I feel like usually throughout the year, I mean, even in my lightest phase, I feel like I can still usually do like most medium skin tone things. I just, oh man, we're getting into the pale season, so I really like this though. I mean, that to me is like the perfect like contoury. Oh, hello, she's pigmented. Ugh, I didn't like set once I put my foundation up there, I didn't set it, and I'm realizing that my ponytail is falling out. This is just a hot mess. I tie my hair back, it's falling out. I'm over bronzing my temples. Hold on just a second. Okay, so I'm in control now. I'm just gonna take a little bit more through this area here. Give myself a little JLo feel, and then I think I'm gonna try using the Radiant side with the Wayne Goss 14. Usually I use this for blush, but we're just gonna give it a go. Oh yeah, it actually builds really nicely. Like you can see there, versus this side, it definitely has some more warmth. And I mean, it to me is, it has a slight sheen, but it is not like shiny at all, at all. Ooh, this is really pretty. This is probably going to be my like go-to for winter, like when I want a little something but not like too much. I really like this, so I'm very excited. I wanted to try this, but I was like, you really don't need a bronzer. Let's face it, I don't need any makeup. I don't need any makeup. But I was like, at the time, I was just like, I'm not getting it, and now I have it at a discount. So now I'm gonna go through with the blush. I'm really excited to try this out. So this is Blush Peony, and again, the reason I didn't get this is this shade of blush isn't necessarily something that I always reach for. It's very pretty, but it's just not something that I use a lot of. Oh, so this really isn't a shade, again, that I like normally am drawn to, but again, now I realize I have a very warm eye look on, but you know, I think that like cool tone cheek, especially in like the winter, like in the dead of winter, it can look so pretty. And you know, I realize I have this warm eye look on, but I actually don't mind pairing a cool blush with a warm eye or a warm blush with a cool eye. I think that can really have some beautiful like contrast to it. I was actually just talking to my friend Stephen Ford about, you know, pairing blushes or lipsticks. And I said, you know, some people want to go with the tone that you have elsewhere on your face, but sometimes a contrast can be really nice. That's why I like a really cool pop of like navy blue liner with an orangey lipstick can be really cool, or, you know, like a violet blush with like a yellow eye look, like sometimes those like contrasting shades. By the way, I use the number 10 brush for that. We're gonna go through with the number 15 for the highlight. Ooh, yeah, I like this. My skin is having a bit of a moment right now, and especially since I'm here at the end of the night, my skin's pretty dry, so this is not gonna be like the most flattering to put on the top of my dry 14-hour-old situation here. I mean, obviously the foundation is new, but I'm definitely I've definitely had fresher evenings. I hope you don't mind. Like, is that ridiculous of me to just be like, we're just gonna come on and start playing with some makeup, and I'm not gonna refresh everything. Like, I just was like, I want to get this up because I'm hoping that I can get this edited and up to all of you tomorrow. So, by the way, I am not a huge nose highlighter, especially this thing right here. I will maybe like do the bridge of my nose a little bit, but that whole the nose thing I don't do. I can see it on some people. I'm like, oh, that looks cute, and then sometimes I'm like, you just look like you like went face first into like a highlighter palette. But to each their own. So I'm just gonna take the Imperial Topaz palette just to use it, since I did get it in this, and so that you can see it if you haven't seen it in action. But again, I've got a full video up on my channel that I've linked, so, and I'll have it down in the description box. So I'm just gonna add a little highlight back here because I seem to have foundationed it away. And a little pop on the brow bone. So I really wanted to keep all of this Wayne Goss, but I don't have a Wayne Goss push liner brush, so I'm just gonna go through with this very ancient Jane Iredale one that I have. Wow, this is from the first salon that I worked at. That's crazy. Now, I will say that this is more of like a buildable black, if you will, but I kind of like that for like the option to be able to have it be a little softer, especially when you're working in a 6-pan palette. You know, like you might not want it to just like be punch you in the face black, but you have the option to like build it up, you know? So now I am just going to take this beautiful shade. I love this like kind of like satiny shimmer, and then I'm just gonna run that under the lash line just to intensify. It's so funny because I used colors that like really go well with this palette this morning, and I swear that I hadn't opened it up. So I'm just going to smoke out that lower lash line like more than I had it. I have some Sydney Grace eyeshadows, and then a cream pencil, a cream like eye pencil that I had in my declutter, and I was kind of like, okay, I think I'm gonna keep this. And then I was like, you know what, you need to try it to really see if you know, it's kind of on the chopping block, let's say. So I tried it out today, and it was okay, but it wasn't like anything special, and it's kind of getting old, so I don't know that I'll necessarily keep it. But you can see that I just like kind of intensified that a little bit. I'm just gonna take like a boop of that dark black. Just in the very, very outer corner. That just like intensified it. If I really wanted to, I could take this Celestial shade and like pop it over the top, but I'm not gonna do that because we're gonna be washing this off very quickly, and I'm really excited to get into the lips. So as excited as I am to try out this like really beautiful shade, I'm just so inspired by Jamie Genevieve, and I didn't use these. Dang it. Okay, we're gonna use one of these. Let's use, oh no. Okay, we're gonna use Copper Flame on the waterline. I totally could have just smudged that out on the lash line, and I forgot that I got these, even though these are like, honestly to me, these are like the most exciting thing in here probably. And this is like gliding onto my waterline with no problems whatsoever. So I just put a little bit of that like coppery burgundy, like right in at the waterline. Very much like that. I'm not gonna bother like adding another coat of mascara or anything. Okay, so now what I was saying is I'm very inspired by Jamie Genevieve. So I think I'm just gonna go through and use that lip pencil, and then we're gonna put a little gloss on, and I'm gonna try to like get that like more like really contoured effect. We'll see. We'll see how we can do it with gloss. I put on that medium nude shade, and I really like feathered it almost all the way in. Like I would say it's 3/4 in, and then just like blended it in. So now I am going to take that petunia shade, and I'm just going to put it on the center and try to like feather it out like the opposite way. Does that make sense? This is nowhere near like a Jamie look, because her lip line would be like even darker than this. It's inspired by. I really like the smell. The smell of these lip glosses is like minty, but almost like a minty vanilla. Like it's like a soft mint. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's be honest. I don't know what I'm saying. All right, so here we have our final look. Now, obviously, I'm cheating, right? I have on a much more orangey look than what would have been in that palette because it's from before, but I do like the little like zhuzh up. I really do. That is one thing about the Imperial Topaz is I pull it out to use with other palettes. Like I think it's great if you have another palette that has a little color and you want to be able to mix the two. It's just a really good grab and go, can like get you through a weekend. It's a really nice palette, and because it was Wayne's first launch, it's very special to me. So I'm really excited that one of you is going to have it in my 2K giveaway. But I am definitely not bummed about getting the bronzer and the blush. And again, I'm very pleased that it was like the one blush that I don't have. I really like this bronzer palette. I'm not going to lie, I really, really like it. I have been definitely more into cream products, and I will probably still steer towards creams, especially this winter just because my skin's so dry. But if I am, again, going for like a powder bronzer, this is going to be my choice this winter because I really like the tone of it. I think that it blended out really beautifully, especially considering that like I just slapped on my foundation. So it's not like I redid my skincare. So if I'd done that, everything would look even more smooth and beautiful. So I'm very happy and very impressed. And even with like that iridescence that highlight has, I still don't feel like I look like really textured. And the lip gloss, I'm really going to enjoy it. I really like it. I actually haven't used these ones in a while. The other one, I think I have one at work, and it's one of the shimmery ones, and it's pretty, but I think I do prefer this creamy formula from Wayne over like the more like glistening ones. The lip pencil is okay. Like I love this color. It's just, I love Lisa's pencils. I just really like, I just want all of Lisa's pencils, please. I just like the creaminess of them and the longevity of them. But this color is so nice. Like instantly I knew, I was like, oh, that's a color I'm gonna need in my life. And of course the eye pencils I'm really excited about. Okay, so if I counted right here, I am keeping 5 of these, and I will be gifting 5 of these. We have the Imperial Topaz palette, and then we have the 2 liners that I already have, the lip gloss that I already have, and then the walnut lipstick, which is just a shade that I know that I won't personally use. So I will be curious to see what is in some of these other bags. I did see that Liz from Chicago Law Luxury Makeup, she had her video up this morning, and I quickly just like put a message in the comments and like paused the video to be like, hey, can't wait to see this, but I'm gonna watch it after I unbox mine. So I'm gonna be very interested to see if we had the same items or not, since we both got the deluxe medium. So anyway, I'm just a little bit bummed that there weren't any brushes. Honestly, like Wayne is known for his brushes. I'm just a little bit bummed that there wasn't one brush in here. Like that would have made me happy. So that's a little disappointing. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. So I'm going to very quickly tally up the total of what I got in here, and we can talk about the value. Okay, so we have the eye palette for $55, the blush and bronzer palette both being $45. We have the 4 pencils, the 2 eye and the 2 lip, and those are each $14, so that's $56. We have 2 glosses for $44, and we have 2 lipsticks for $56. So that is exactly $301. So really, the way that I can look at this is I got 5 items and have 5 to gift for free. Or I got 5 to gift and then I got 5 for me for free. So either way, it's not really a bad deal. Again, I'm just really bummed that there wasn't a single brush in here. I will be curious to see if everything in these deluxe bags was makeup, and that was honestly one of the reasons why I chose the deluxe, because they had the 3 tiers, and I was like, oh, well, if I get the deluxe, it's probably going to have at least a brush inside. And like I said, you win some, you lose some on that matter, but the value was definitely here, especially if you don't have much Wayne Goss, if you don't possibly have half of your order coming to you. So I would say that I still would definitely recommend this bag if these items sound good to you, if you aren't a Wayne Goss obsessed person like myself and you might not already have all of these. Like I said, I have all of the Wayne Goss pencils up until the nude collection. I have 2, so I have half of the eyeshadows. So, you know, it's just bound to happen. I knew that there was a good chance that I would have a double, but I thought that maybe I'd get a double of a brush, and that's not a bad thing because I love me some brushes. But like I said, I would recommend this. I think that the value is obviously there. You are getting $300 worth, and it's not like you're getting like $300 of like meh. You know, sometimes when it's like, oh, it's $300, and it's like, okay, but this thing is a piece of trash that you're overvaluing. It's like an actual $300. So I will, again, have the link down below if you want to check out the bag. So it will be the link to see all of the different bag options again. So both the deluxe surprise bag and the regular size surprise bag have light, medium, and dark options. The luxury lip bag does not have like a dark medium option. It's just like, it just is what it is. So I will again have that link down below so you can check it out if you want to see. I think that the value is here. I'm excited. I don't have regrets, and I'm excited to be passing along some of these goodies to you guys in the future. So that's going to be it. That's it for this mystery, no, not mystery. Wayne says it's a deluxe surprise bag. So that's it for this one. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a like. It does help me out here on my channel. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to spend it with me, and I'll see you really soon.